Like a rock.
Who knew? Who
Oh,
knew?
like a rock.
Who knew watching a couple get microwave in 30 seconds was great to watch. I love it.
Man, look, ain't nothing like seeing a small town of white people go, well, I don't think we should leave.
I thought the peak filmmaking is seeing the dog being the smartest one out of everybody because
Get the fuck out of here.
bro, the dog knew how to survive for a day.
I mean, let's be real. Like
Look, peak cinema was when I see somebody die and I heard a wellhound scream a second after he died. Clearly died.
No, D, that right there was the movie telling me, all right, movie, you want me to not take you seriously anymore? You got it.
So the movie we're talking about is Dante's Peak, and I gotta say, this movie came out in '97. Now, that was right around the time, Volcano, but also the time of we were getting these disaster movies and stuff, obviously, like Armageddon and all that stuff, Deep Impact and all that shit, right? And as a kid,
we did that one, The Core.
Like as a kid going to teenager and stuff, like the internet's in its infancy, so I wasn't really knowledgeable about natural disasters and stuff. So I'm watching these movies and I'm freaking out, like, oh my god, that could happen. And then like you go online and you see that NASA's like, guys, I know you watch Armageddon, but we have, and that's when I realized they actually do shoot probes out in space to kind of push, world destroying meteors out the fucking way of Earth and stuff. And I didn't know that until I looked that up, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
Doing that recently was hella impressive. You mean to tell me that thing was coming directly at us? Yeah, it wouldn't break nothing, but we was trying to tell. Holy shit! Oh my god,
that's where our money's going. That's where our money's going. Everybody's like, "Why are we giving NASA billions of dollars?" Well, there it is, right there.
Because of that. Look. Steve Tyler's going to be dead in the next 25 years. So just so
that needs to be a thing. Every time that needs to be a thing. Every time they accomplish a mission, they have to play "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" as their victory tune.
Because I miss you, babe.
But Dante's Peak was another movie.
I hate how that song was way bigger than the fucking movie.
But Dante's Peak was a movie where I didn't know that. Number one, I didn't know in the United States we had that Mount St. Helens in Washington. I didn't know that was an actual legit thing.
You didn't know that? That was a big thing? Well, no, it wasn't a big thing when we were kids. They were just teaching it because that was the freshest thing they could teach.
And that's what I'm saying. The early infancy of the internet, I'm looking this up and I'm like, oh, this is a real thing. And, gotta load up the JPEG pictures and wait for it to load on the site and stuff. But like reading up on it, I was like, and the scientists are literally like, yeah, I know that's a movie, but this volcano is actually inactive. It's never going off at all, period.
Mount St. Helens went off not too long after that. Didn't they have like a small eruption or like
small eruption, but nothing that was like world threatening or anything like that.
I'm not starting with you this at the beginning of this day.
Turn this shit off. Turn that shit off now, sir. Turn that shit off now. We're not doing this.
I have not started with you.
But no, it was just it's one of those things. But it's one of those things where scientists were literally, because people freak out when they see a disaster movie. Like, can this really happen? And the scientists like, no, guys. One of
the biggest things I learned recently, and I can admit recently, if I didn't know it, call me a dumbass all you want. I'm cool with that. But remember for years I've been hearing that if the Yellowstone volcano goes off, that's everybody. That ain't never gonna fucking happen. All right, check this shit out. The only way that happens if 4 earthquakes at the same time happens around there, and if Macho Man Randy Savage drops from the heaven and drop an elbow, while at the same time a big black woman the size, Norbert, that chick farts.
It's the only way this works.
Of that, and look, it airs and the coup de grace to all that. While all that's happening, there's a rabbit tearing the shit up out of another rabbit. That might start an eruption. There's way too many different factors for it to actually happen, though. There's like way too many things. But like for years, I was like, but they told us it was going to blow up. Yeah. Sorry, nigga.
Sorry, ain't gonna happen. But like with Dante's Peak, it was kind of interesting because like, we're going to be all over the place, but I totally forgot this movie. So Pierce Brosnan's Colombian girlfriend gets taken out by a piece of a fucking volcano rocket. I forgot that this happened.
So
that shit went right through the car.
Hey Chris, I'm gonna say it because I said it when the movie happened. She got the Gundam bullet shell.
Man,
no.
First off, that truck was built for tough. First off, that shit got hit. The front of the car got hit by the fucking damn meteor rock.
I'm also gonna say this. Damn dog, should have had a Peterbilt. Just saying.
Hey, look, all right. First off, there were 4 cars I need to talk about. One. That car, sadly, was from my camp. That was a Jeep Wagoneer. The other 2 cars was a Toyota Land Cruiser, a GMC Suburban, and a Chevy Silverado. All 3 of those made in the middle of the 80s. There wasn't a 90s car in this fucking movie. That's actually very impressive.
And what does that tell you?
I mean,
white people. What, white people on trucks? Wait, what?
No. Just telling them shits was built like damn tanks, especially going through this movie.
Nigga, look. I'm gonna be real with you, Chris. 80s and early 90s Suburban, peak. They can't do half that shit that they did in this movie.
We've seen bullshit in movies. We've also seen actual shit. But this right here.
There's a scene in the movie, y'all. They're running away from the lava, and lava does what it always does in the movie: catch up with your ass. And they gotta cross this lava, this almost river of lava. Now you're probably saying
dry lava.
Well, they're fucked, D. Nah. Pierce Brosnan go, all right, we're going in. And he drives in that thing, right? Everything's fine until they get stuck and they're spinning wheels inside the lava. Now I know what
the truck is on fire, by the way.
I know what all you intelligent people are saying. Hey, D, doesn't magma come out at 2,000 degrees and it will probably melt that whole car like nothing? You're a fucking dumbass because that doesn't happen. Not with the 1987 GMC Suburban with full-wheel drive and regular stock tires spun out that bitch and survived.
What I also like to point out, D, is how the hell this truck literally goes into that moment in the that moment from the first 2 Grand Theft Auto games where when your shit is on fire, it's mere seconds from blowing up, right?
You have to specify because you need to specify that, sir, because number one, when you say first 2 Grand Theft Auto movies, nobody played them bullshit over the top.
No. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about I'm talking about from 3 to San Andreas.
3 on up.
Specify that. You have to specify that.
3 on up, basically. When your car is on fire, it's
tuck and roll,
mere
nigga.
seconds.
Tuck and roll.
Mere seconds from blowing up.
Triangle.
They managed to get out of that situation, and somehow the fire is gone.
Folks, let me tell you something about this movie.
Ash? You mean to tell me that ash falling from the sky and put out the okay, movie. All right, how much time is hold on? How much time is left? Damn, another 45 minutes. Shit.
Here's the thing about the movie that I liked. I like the buildup. I like the trope of the one person that kind of, I won't say the mayor of the town blows off the danger. I think it's one of those. We should be fine. We should be fine.
No, Chris. This is the Jaws effect. This is the Jaws effect. So have y'all noticed that a lot of these big natural disaster movies all fall for the Jaws effect?
A couple boiled to death and animals are dying in the woods because sulfuric acid levels are like high, and the bear's like, it's fine. It's totally fine.
Bro, all the fish in the water died.
Bro, thank you.
Bro, when you got the backpackers from California decided to go skinny dip in the damn hot springs, and when their asses literally boiled like some damn eggs and shit. Here's me. No, this was me. Should have took your ass to Japan if you wanted a real hot spring, motherfucker.
Hey, when that part happened, right now I'm watching this movie with my kids, and when that part they was like, "Wait, what's that?" And they're boiling alive, right? And you see nothing but a red glow in their bed. My son goes, "How didn't he see that red glow?" Well, son, they wanted to have sex. They didn't see it.
Also, me. This is just me as a person. as soon as I saw that one bubble, I'm out the fucking water. Fuck that shit. Oh no, I'm out the water.
Dude,
first off, I gotta be real with y'all.
How about the fact that when homegirl freaks out, and dude goes, it was probably just some animal that scared him away. I'm like, if an animal scared that many animals away, wouldn't y'all want to get the fuck out of there too?
I would tell my girl. I would tell my girl.
Like, this wasn't like a random fox or a random like raccoon and running off. No. This is a group of birds like, y'all know shit going down, right?
Nigga, when the ground is too hot.
If my girl said that, I'd be like, you know what, honey? We can go to the hotel and continue this in the shower. Let's get the fuck out of here. Done. That's it. Done.
Nah. You know what my man said?
I got keys. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know what Chadley said? I don't know his real name. You know what Chadley said? He said, nah, babe, I want to have sex in this dirty ass water with you. Come on, let's get VD.
First of all, D, his name was Ted. Get it right.
Ted.
First off, you're in a nice town. You have a nice town that clearly looks like they have a nice bed and breakfast. Fuck in the shower at the bed and breakfast.
Please do.
Moving. Like, come
on.
on.
It's not like you're gonna get like random people that's gonna like snoop by and notice. This is a town of not even 10,000 people.
Thank you.
And D's gonna say this. Full disclosure, as a dude that smoked weed with his wife one night. I wish we can like go somewhere where ain't nobody around and we can just like bang on the side. Yeah, I know, right? You can do that. You don't have to get out the car.
Hold on, I gotta
nowhere.
I gotta address this. First of all, Keith would have took his ass out of that.
Keith would have took his ass home.
Yeah,
it hurts. I hate that we addressed Keith like we knew who Keith was. Nah, Keith would have been out of here, nigga.
Keith would have been gone, bro.
Keith would have been gone. Keith like, nah, bro.
It's like, yo, why is there bubbling over here and ain't no plumbing? Now,
second of all, I don't even swim like that. I don't even know why you trying to get me in there.
It's like, I know you try to get me, like, I know you was trying to get me all horny and shit by being all naked, but nah, I done seen you naked at the hotel room. Let's just go.
I understand you want to do look. It was cute. I want to stick your feet in there. I ain't know you was gonna get naked like that. I gotta match your energy, and I don't even want to be here. See, that don't work. That's not how a relationship works. Get your ass out the pool.
I just like how Harry Dalton, played by Pierce Brosnan, he loses his girlfriend 4 years earlier, and then we cut to him doing aggressive push-ups and shit. And I'm like, bruh, like, no, what are we doing here? Aggressive push-ups.
Hey, you could have been Jesse Speakman, all right?
Look at this man. That's a scientist. Again, y'all, this goes into D's thing. That's clearly a man who is a man of science, not a good-looking model, not Remington Steele, y'all. Not Remington Steele. No, that's a man of science. He knows how to do the kip.
He puts on the glasses and looks at and shakes a bottle of vials of water. Boom, science. There he is.
Actually,
I mean, he always wears a collar.
Actually, gentlemen, this is the guy who did all the work at TCRI.
I got to be honest with you. Pierce Brosnan does kind of look like a smart guy, but he looks like one of those smart guys that, they do a lot of woodwork on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
They do like something extra with all that shit. But that's the thing that kills me, man. Like I said, I always laugh when we get these good-looking people to be scientists. And there's not no knock on scientists, but a lot of y'all niggas is ugly. Just real talk. Just a lot of y'all is ugly, man. And that's a lack of sunlight, lack of personality, but you're smart. So, Eris, equivalent exchange, nigga. So
Harry Dalton is also he has a genuine connection with one Linda Hamilton, who is a single mom with 2 kids.
The mayor, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Linda Hamilton's from Maryland. So
Maryland's own Linda Hamilton, as Sue said, doing her best Hillary Clinton.
Bro, she is a better Hillary Clinton than Hillary Clinton in 97.
Boy, she's looking like Harriet Clinton.
D, you doing too much. No. D, you doing too much. First of all, you know damn well that is new 52 Hillary Clinton.
Also, I gotta be real with you. Linda Hamilton looks like her name is Linda Hamilton.
Also, did you love her being a mom when she's like, "Get out of here! I know you're in the building, Steve. Get out of here!" I'm like,
no. First of all, that was her son Graham. That was her son.
Graham.
That was her son
Graham.
Graham in a freaking mine shaft.
This little fuckhead. I hate this little nigga. I hate him so much. I hated him. You non-Joseph Gordon-Levitt looking ass motherfucker. I hated you the whole movie.
Fucking bizarro.
This is a disrespectful little white shit.
I just gotta ask a question about him, by the way.
Graham.
Sir, how is your short ass able to drive a damn truck?
Movie magic.
He was whipping that bitch too,
and he was.
That's the part that gets me. See, if it was like
you have a blizzard of ash coming down, and he's driving that thing like, yep, about another 20 minutes, and we'll reach grandma's house. I'm like, bruh, you are nervous. You are a child. The steering wheel is bigger than you.
Now, the good thing about this movie, though, that was really big at the time, though, was despite what critics felt about the movie, it got a lot of praise for its practical effects of, like, the volcano, all that shit.
You can tell.
Because, like, when you compare that to Volcano, which you could tell there was definitely a lot of CGI and all that stuff with that, this movie with Dante's Peak, they really took time out because you could tell there were moments where it's like, okay, that's a model of a volcano that they blew up and shit, but it still looked pretty good. You bought into it and stuff, and that, like I said, that speaks volumes to the nature of the movie itself, and how they went about it, which I thought was great.
I know the one, like there were several times in this movie you can really tell that they were using like practical effects. A good example was the one where the truck is trying to go into the cave and you see all the ash falling down behind it and all this pushing behind it. I'm not trying to say that was a toy, but you can tell that was a model that looked real good. All the explosions, all that. Yeah, these were some really, really good models blowing up, and they did their good work with them. I can't even get mad at that shit, man. A lot of it looked good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, but I think the build up to it is funny. That piece of shit fucking NASA robotic dog shit that they had.
What was that? Like that felt like a plot that went nowhere and then became a thing at the very end.
First of all, they were trying to send, they were really just trying to send, very simply,
data.
Not just data. They constructed Johnny 5 the Robbie robot.
With the erector set?
Yes. Did you see the camera on top with the oversized antenna?
I had an erector set, and I thought I was the shit because the commercials build up. Erector sets are good to build.
They're not.
No. I say they're good to build, but I feel the commercials lied to me because it was really folks that had the money to buy multiple erector sets to build original shit, and I didn't have the funds for that. So my parents just gave me what I could get, and I'm just like, I can't make these cool things I saw in the movies. This is bullshit.
Legos. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When the competition for Legos came out, they tried to come out with full force. You had erector sets. Remember those not Legos that came out? They were bigger and they could bend.
Mega Blocks?
Yeah, they were kind of like the Mega Blocks, but you can like bend them.
Mega Blocks is the only thing that made it, and even then, I don't think they're still called Mega Blocks. I think somebody else took over their name.
Yeah, someone had to, because
either
way, them shits was terrible.
They always had these weird little connectors, and I get it. It's just that I wouldn't say Lego had the best design when it came to connecting these things, but they kind of did. You know what I mean? It was very simplistic. Parents hated them, but kids loved them. You know what I mean?
Also, think about this. You're about to take this thing out into the field. If this thing can't even get off the ground at the hotel room, what makes you think? What makes you think that you had any right to take this thing to a volcanic mountain?
I was kind of worried.
Whose idea was to put a 4-liter engine on this? All I'm
saying is, like, I was afraid for them because, look, at the point in the movie, they flew up to that mountain twice in a helicopter. In the back of my mind, I'm like, so the shit didn't pop off yet?
No, not yet.
and the thing is, for me, if I'm part of that scientist crew and shit didn't pop off, but I'm told something's popping off, I'm out of Washington State after that shit. Fuck that. You can fire me for all I care. I'm out. Done.
And it was so funny because Pierce Brosnan, you know, he's the scientist that's seen what a volcano could do.
Yeah.
So he's like really
he's
attached to it.
He's very
well yeah, he's like really attached to the whole little thing, and he just seen the little things in his guts telling him, this bitch about to blow, man. And then he's telling his boy Paul back at the station, hey man, I don't think it is. Hey, shut the fuck up. I don't think it's that big of a deal. No, but we gotta do okay. Check this shit out. I'm gonna talk to somebody. Is that gonna make you feel better? I'm gonna talk to somebody and I'm gonna come back with the information. He comes back with, I like to say, a halfway good excuse. If we go ahead.
I just, that little bit right there that you just did, D, it just reminded me. You called me on my vacation. You got me to take time off from said vacation. You flew me out to this mountain to check. To just check. If nothing was wrong, I would have reported nothing wrong. I said that I'm the best man in this business. You said that I'm the best man in this business. And you choose to not take my advice just because of a past experience that you had that had nothing to do with me, but you went through a past experience. And now suddenly you're going through everything super extra careful. Instead of just taking what I'm saying as fact. I'm trying to tell you, this shit is about to blow its top.
A couple got killed and animals are dying. That's not enough to tell the town to get the fuck out.
And you're probably saying, what was his past experience? All his past experience was this. They panicked in town. They dumped everything out. They got it ready just in case this thing blew up, and it never blew up. The town lost millions of dollars. It was never the same, yada, 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 yada. I totally understand that shit. But the dude you just woke up to bring out here to look at your mountain, you think he's just going to bullshit you with this? No. He was watching The Price is Right. He's about to get a bowl of cereal, dog. Like, come on.
Might even go down to his local bowl arena. Do some bowling or something. I don't know.
Like, I can like what he's doing Pierce Brosnan things. You know what I mean?
Pierce Brosnan.
He looks like a scientist that does a lot of zip lining. You know what I mean?
I would just imagine Pierce Brosnan. Can you imagine Pierce Brosnan doing Pierce Brosnan bowling?
My nigga Pierce Brosnan looks like he does P90X while he's looking at a fucking telescope and shit. That comic.
Hey, look, Pierce Brosnan looks. I don't know why y'all saying this. This has to be said. Pierce Brosnan, at certain times, just because he's such a handsome man, it looks like at any second he's going to be saying, "Just don't look at her ass, eat it." Like he's about to. It looks like he's about to do that.
You really think he would go Patrick Bateman?
Hey man, hey look.
It would be you like Huey Lewis in the news. It'd be like, God, I need a British band. I know this is modern. Do you like Arctic Monkeys? There we go.
Did y'all laugh? Did y'all laugh when not Jordan Gold-Levitt almost took a dip in the acid pool and Pierce Brosnan had to tackle his ass like, no!
God.
No. I laugh. No, Graham, don't. Hey, my black ass would have been like Willy Wonka. No, Graham, no.
I would have been like, fam, we about to see
science experiment, kids.
No, we about to see unseasoned chicken boiling right in front of our eyes.
That's what I said when I saw. Matter of fact, when we see the two dead bodies of those people skinny dipping, I was like, Just like white people, don't put no type of seasoning in motherfucking water. Just let it boil.
Not a pinch of salt or paprika.
Come on, man. Get you mad that shit when they die like and a black person come by with adobo and just
Did y'all see that TikTok video of this white guy that was all like, oh yeah, I'm cooking these chicken breasts and stuff. He was like, oh yeah, you should probably cook another one because DeMarcus is coming. DeMarcus is coming? Yeah, he's coming over here. Is that going to be a problem? White guy looks over to his cabinet. salt and pepper seasoning. That's it. He was like, yeah, I think it is a problem. That shit was perfect. I was like, yep. Can't be fighting a black person on there. You only season your chicken with salt and pepper? Nah, nigga.
I live with white people for 3 months. These niggas didn't put nothing on nothing. The most I saw was hot sauce on pizza. That's the most I seen them crackers do around me, man.
Hot sauce on pizza is an after fact. Okay,
Yeah, really.
Yeah, come on, man. That's funny.
When he saw the salt and pepper, I was on the fucking floor dying. He was like, I think that is a problem.
I know, nigga. Look. Niggas will see ketchup and hot sauce like, I got something for this dog.
At least we got seasoning.
My mama showed me how to do this one time.
Oh, hey, look, we as black folks, we can be poor as shit, but you know what we have in that cabinet? A bunch of fucking seasoning.
Salt, onion powder, garlic powder,
Lowry's, we'll have everything and shit. It's like, hey, we having hot dogs and beans. We want to season the shit out of them hot dogs and beans, goddammit.
Like this, like, man, I put no, this best thing I see. No, see when you say season?
6 kinds of shake and
Get
bake.
them bushes.
Man, listen.
Bush takes care of it. This is what D learned. Bush's baked beans, yeah. Baked beans from Aldi, you better put every type of sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, whatever
onions,
you put in it.
Chop
Because
onions up, put it in
those are German baked beans. Those are German baked beans. Das do not believe in seasoning with them shit.
Sprinkle some sugar, salt, pepper.
I know one thing about the
bits
Germans. I know one thing about the Germans. They just like to overheat everything.
R.I.P. Well, I can say R.I.P. Bless up for Brittany Griner eating them Russian beans.
Boy, no, she ain't in no Russian meat. You know she ain't, man. They giving her dog.
First off, it ain't the same dog that Sasha from The Walking Dead shot up and they fucking ate them fits like it was chicken.
Nah, this is like one of them scraggly
piece of bread that's about this, and a piece of bread that's about this big.
You nice, dog. That shit's this size.
Harris, you see what he just put up? You see what he just did? He put that joke up. That dog would have been like your boy Rocco. It's Thanksgiving. One of them motherfuckers.
I know what he's talking about too.
I like how my man
gets the bib together. 2 seconds. Dong.
That nigga was so excited to get food. He had a heart attack and died. Boy, that is God irony right there. That's God. That is all God. God does deaths like that and turn around. Y'all see that shit?
I swear to God, I never laughed hard as a kid at the episode ever because that shit was fucking hilarious.
It's Thanksgiving. My man crying. He on his ribs. He got, look, he had an 8-pack going on.
He did.
8-pack.
He did.
Stop.
That 8-pack didn't matter once he crossed over.
My man, dog, he literally fucking speared the shit out of that kid to get him out that acid bath. I fucking died on that shit, dog.
Bro, when the mountain is turning any pool into an acid bath, that's a problem.
I like how they false started on the girl screaming. And you thought they saw the bodies and it was just 2 dead squirrels. And I'm like, it's just dead squirrels. You see that shit in the woods every day.
Yeah, it's dead squirrels. They're just dead squirrels.
We've never seen dead squirrels like this.
Yeah, you do. If
what
they've
about
been out
those
the woods.
dead squirrels? Well, those are dead Caucasians. I believe we call those floating Caucasians.
What smells like unseasoned meat?
Hey, that little girl did say
it smells like grandma's food in here.
Smells like sour icy hot.
She did say that it smelled like her brother's room.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, that tells you something, doesn't it?
First off, that brother fucking trifling as shit. First off,
boy, Graham looks like a little shit that don't wash up under his arms. He looks like that,
bro. When she said that shit, I immediately hit the how high. Get him.
Graham got dirty jerk off socks underneath his bed and shit. That just they harden
like. Oh, it's not. Look, Chris, it's 90. Oh, Chris,
90s, bro.
Chris, and there's like 4 of y'all. Y'all about to understand. There's about 4, 6, 7 of y'all about to understand what I say. Chris, it's the 90s. Why are these pages all stuck together?
Fucking the tube socks that has the 2 colors at the top of it and shit.
Oh, the 2 stripes.
That's the indicator. That's the one I.
Motherfucker, like you said, he don't wash under his arms. Free breeze wouldn't even fucking make that room smell better.
Yo, man, that is not bad.
You have to empty the entire bottle of Lysol.
There's dog here and there, and the dog don't even sleep in there. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
How bad, even outside, you'll smell something bad, but usually the outside, it kind of takes care of the smell. That's how bad that fucking smell had to have been for that girl to be like, it smells like your, the fuck?
It smells like your room in here. You know, Pierce Brosnan, because he is almost close to the level of Bill Paxton in here, where he can just tornadoes coming. He's close. He's close. Yeah, he's not all the way there.
Only thing missing when he grabbed that rock was him licking the rock.
Thank you, Chris. Because I was thinking the same thing. I thought he was going to do something
about to blow up.
I thought he was going to do that too. Like
I thought he was going to do some little thing where he's like he shakes him up, throws it in the air, and see one bounce a certain way. Goes.
You know, it's bad enough that they said you're able, like what can you tell from old rocks? Well, the one thing that an older rock can tell you is just how long a volcano, like when the last time a volcano erupted.
The rock.
So when he said that, here's me taking notes. I'm like, message.
Okay. Eris. I have to do what Eris. Eris didn't do it. I have to be that person. I have to say it for 3 Black Geeks. I can say this with full confidence. There wasn't a nigga in this.
I was
the goddamn volcano.
No, I can't.
Not a black person.
No. DC, you're wrong. See, the volcano wasn't black. Unlike Twister, where the Twister was clearly black, because it's actually black.
That was
This movie. Wait, no. The Dante's Peak was light skinned. All right.
Wait, why? Why was it
gray ash? Like gray ash. Mostly gray ash. Like, nah, bro, you don't count. The blackest thing to show up was the freaking lightning storm because movie.
Yeah, you're right.
The only thing missing, and unfortunately this movie wasn't stupid enough to do that. When that lightning storm shows up, I'm mad that we didn't see the Shadow Law skull.
Since Hurricane, for y'all want
to since Hurricane
Heist, 3 Black Geeks have been on a mission. One of y'all motherfuckers going to do the real stupid thing and show the clouds go. One of y'all going to do that shit.
I just think thought it was interesting is that the prelude to shit going downhill was when a rock slide happened. Terry and Harry, they get trapped, and Terry, hurts his, I think he broke his leg and stuff.
Yeah, it was so funny because me and my my second son is so fucking sarcastic. Why would he fail when an earthquake happened? Right? He goes, Terry, no.
Listen, your son ain't wrong because
Terry.
No, your son ain't wrong because this is my first time in a long time watching this movie. So when I watch this, I'm looking at Terry. I'm like, listen, Terry's been the lovable oaf of the movie so far. How far are we in? 20 minutes? Ooh, damn, they're going early. I was like, they planning his exit early. Okay. So as soon as the rock slide happens, I'm like, oh, and he's dead. Like, wait, what?
Just broken leg, huh? Broken leg, huh?
You ain't lying. This movie was made 2 years later. That would have been Jack Black. But yeah.
Hold on. And on top of that, I'm sorry. These weren't just some regular ass, like some small ass rocks. These were fucking Chris Redfield punching boulders, dropping on him.
That would be legally what you call boulders. You know what I mean? I think they're large enough to be called that.
I'm like, Pierce Brosnan, there is not enough main character superpower in you to move that shit.
What gets me is
there was enough main character power to give him plot armor.
Here's the thing. I would give the movie credit in them not like necessarily speeding up. I like the fact that they give this whole time, even though they kind of speed it up, Harry's been there for a couple of weeks and stuff. And like, even after that whole incident, they go another week and they're like, well, there's no danger here. All right, I guess everything is cool.
One of those things like we're monitoring. What are you seeing that we're not seeing? It's going to blow. It's going to blow.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, you know what I like? The fact that somehow, after that little incident, somehow a whole week went by.
And all it took was
blink of an eye. It was a week.
The last day of Harry leaving. Hey, man, who poisoned the water? And that's what sets everything into motion.
And it was so funny because
Linda
Hamilton was like, because Linda was like, you know what? It's going to be your last day here. It's going to be real. I'm probably going to give you some coochie. You have been a great house guest. I'm going to give you some what? The fuck?
Well, nah. See, she was setting it up because remember she did ask him. So what time you leaving out of here? And he's like 6 a.m. In her mind, hold on. In her mind, she's already got the freaking geometry and shit going through her head. Like,
I'm about to drop this whole Sarah Connor on this nigga.
Like, all right, I'm about to give like the greatest 1997 top to the newest James Bond ever. Gotta be honest with you. I'm not attacking Linda Hamilton, but real talk, y'all. She's like a 96. So Pierce is clearly a 10. Yeah. She gonna give that nigga all that pussy. That's about to happen. That's going to happen. Nigga, that is California Avenue riding.
I gotta be honest with you. If you look at
that is me driving. Look, that is me driving through a hood the Jaguar. Nigga, how you got that?
Gotta be real. If you look at the men that the movie characters that Linda Hamilton, the men that her characters have messed around with movies, she has a pretty good track record. Christopher Reeves.
Michael
Biehn. You got Pierce Brosnan, some very good looking men. It's like, all right, you're doing pretty good for yourself, Linda. You making sure.
Not bad for a bitch from the hills of Maryland. I agree.
The hills of Maryland,
Frederick, Maryland. Hold on. Let me find out.
It ain't Hagerstown, but you can't tell.
Hold on. What part of Maryland is Linda from?
I think she's from Pasadena.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Salisbury, Maryland. She's from the Eastern Shore.
She's from Salisbury. She's from the hood.
Eastern Shore, baby. Let me find out. Let me find out.
Like what? Harriet Tubman lived here, nigga.
Let me find out. She went to an HBCU. God damn.
Yo, bro, both her and her twin sister. Remember, she got a twin sister.
Boy, hey, look, both
Eastern Shore. Like, god damn.
Hey, Chris. There's a picture for the class of 75. Her and her sister with the AKs.
Wait, what college is this from?
She was part of the step team. I'm mad I said that.
He's like, Linda, what you know? And she does that little weird joke, like, go ahead. And she does the little fancy joke, the little black. She's like, go ahead. Linda know all those steps. You know all the steps.
I mean,
Eastern Shore is good to her.
For real, I should have asked her when I met her at Comic-Con.
Look, Chris, we're saying all this bullshit. We go to Eastern Shore one day. The Hamilton, no.
I thought it was kind of crazy too because I think her sister died. Didn't her sister die a couple years ago?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you.
I think she did.
Linda Hamilton, to her credit in a certain way, when she knew her stock was kind of up in Hollywood, time to back off. She kind of did that, and she Oh yeah, she just wasn't doing major movies for a while, man. I think she did some TV after
Here's the kicker though. I think
she did.
This what made the one scene in T2 work. And she actually played the T1000's Linda Hamilton.
Sarah Connor. She did. She was
because I remember seeing the behind the scenes. It's like, oh yeah, we lose Linda's sister for that scene where she's talking to John. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Wow, that's it. Because in my head, I thought they did some sort of CGI shit.
They also did it in that Chris. They also did it in that deleted scene. That deleted scene when they were removing the CPU from the Terminator's head. On the other side of that mirror was actually her twin sister.
Wow. See,
and they were just mirroring each other. So I was like, that was dope. That actually saved time in film of not having to film that shit twice.
I mean, but it's just to me, it's just crazy. It's like, she's done a pretty good job of having a good amount of male co-stars and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, good for you, Linda. You clearly know how to pick them. You know how to pick them. Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God, she really did have an identical twin. She died She died in
2020, 63.
Yeah.
God, yep. They straight it. Salisbury nigga. Woo! Like you said, shout out. Anyway.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'll take it a step further. Hey, Linda, you got Ron Perlman and Beauty and the Beast. Kudos to you.
I'm just saying, girl. I'm just saying, man.
She living the dream.
Yeah, but
she still got Terminator 2 money.
But the fact that after that,
I can see that why. I'm sorry, I just noticed something on here. They was talking about on her Wikipedia. She's actually bipolar, and I'm going to guess that's kind of one of the reasons why she wasn't really
stepped away a little bit up.
Yeah, you can really tell that's like, fall back.
Yeah, but
let me get me right.
I just like after the water poisoning thing reveal happens, that's when the movie just ramps it up on all the ridiculous stuff because they get told, all right, we got to put the town on alert. Oh, the National Guard ain't going to be here till the next day, which convenient, I guess. Sure.
Putting the town on alert remind me of those episodes where Randy Marsh is actually being taken seriously, where he's not, Randy, he's actually geologist Randy Marsh, and they take him seriously for 2.5 seconds. But it reminded me of that because it was like, well, I don't think we should. Why should we go? Wait a minute, there's going to be an explosion. What should we do? Like all of y'all are dead pretty much already.
Also, gentlemen, it's also not a natural disaster movie if we do not see a destroyed chopper.
Oh yeah, of course. You need a
helicopter has to be destroyed.
There has to be a chopper or an airplane. Something from the sky must come down, is what you're saying. I agree, Eris. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
I mean, but I just like the fact that conveniently the National Guard isn't going to make it there, and they meet up to high school, and that's when shit hits the fan immediately.
All right, Chris. Chris, you want to answer this?
I think back to, what? Fuck it, it's relevant. It really boils down to the people in charge of making those calls. I think back to January 6th and how the mayor of DC literally had to fucking fight tooth and nail to get the DC governor to give her National Guard support for all the shit that was happening, and how they were slow-footed as fuck on that. And a lot of it just comes down to the people that making the decisions that kind of fuck that up more than anything. And I mean, granted, in this movie, you could make the case that maybe the National Guard getting to that little part of Washington State where the small town is, maybe that was probably like a situation of, all right, it might take them a while to get there, but even then, it's like, really?
Also, you gotta ask. Also, let's ask yourself this question: how far away is the nearest base from that town?
That's what I'm saying.
Really think about it. How far away is the nearest base? Just to send the National Guard, reserves, and even then, what can they do?
Helicopter. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, even with a helicopter, bro, you got ash falling from the sky. At that point, nothing should even be in the air at that point.
I mean, but that's my thing. And then they meet up in the school on what to do, and I'm like, shouldn't you guys just start having people get the fuck in their cars?
Evacuate.
That's the other problem, sir. Because as the ground decides, hey y'all, I need y'all to get the fuck up off me, is happening. driving is not a factor.
How did you like the only town in and out of Springfield breaking on? I'm like, well, there go the bridge.
When the bridge says, well, that's the end of this suit, it just starts yeeting cars off.
Let's talk about moments here with the shit happening.
The
one scene that's
just moments.
The one scene that stands out to me, and to this day, it is a very scary thing, even though it's still also kind of sort of funny, but not really in a way. So the grandma decides she wants to be an old person and wants to stick to her grounds of staying in her own cabin.
Yeah, she does. Also, Canadian military.
Yeah, Canada.
Yep. Hold on. Canada military base being closer. Clearance, sir.
Yeah,
clearance.
Yeah, I go through clearance on that. But the grandma being the stubborn, I'm gonna stay in my home because I built it with my 2 hands and shit. They gotta go to get the grandma, get on a boat. Which, by the way, at this point, the water is so fucking severe you can't swim in that shit. And the boat going across the water is basically acid. They're running across the boat, and obviously, since the boat has a propeller and motor, it's going to eat through the fucking motor, and they get damn near close to it, and the boat stalls out.
Hey, shout outs to that propeller. Hey, shout outs to that motor and propeller for going for as far as it did.
You know what? Yeah, because technically that propeller lasted. No, I forgot. That propeller wasn't made by the General Motors company, because if it did, it could survive fucking lava. But apparently, that propeller was like, nah.
The grandma
good on him.
The grandma gets in the water and nudges the boat 25 feet
forward. No, Chris. So at this point, we're like, oh shit, what they gonna do? Me and my boys like, oh damn, what they gonna do? Grandma hopped out like, yeah, that's right, Grandma.
Push that boat 20 feet.
Put the team on your back, Grandma. Nana would say, what, nigga? Get her. We was all cheering like, get her ass out the water. Get out the water. Get out the water.
Hey, gentlemen, I noticed something. I'm about to make this connection. There was another movie that did something very similar to that came out that very same year called Volcano. Remember the guy, that train operator? He took Mr. I'm injured, I can't move, and leaped into the lava and yeeted homeboy to safety.
This is why I was waiting to say this, but I'm saying it now. We're doing Volcano because of this. All right, Volcano's next. Thank you for that, Eric.
I mean, because
my man went out. He went out like a hero, and God, I'm gonna
be honest with you.
I'm gonna say it. He's the boss because history will never know what he did.
Gotta be real. Gotta be real. You think my black ass is jumping in lava to save somebody? R.I.P. nigga. You on your own, man. Sorry.
Wow. Nah. So shout out to Nana hopping her old ass out.
Just to push the boat 25 feet forward.
Now I said this. I did say this. I was telling this to the boys. All right, y'all want to know the truth? Your grandma did that. She dumb as fuck. Cause I'll be doing this. Look, I would have been doing this.
No, hey kids, shove the boat forward.
Use momentum.
Momentum.
Hey, give me that. Like, give me that. That's my Barbie doll. Fuck that.
All right, kids.
I was doing everything else.
When 20
Take
feet,
your shirt off, something.
When 20 feet looks like when 20 feet looks like 2 miles.
Boy,
because that shit looks so far from the shore.
I laughed like I don't know what, because when she got out and she pushed it, I was like, oh, they were right there. Bitch, you didn't have to get out. You could have told Pierce just to jump. That probably would have been better.
I mean, but the thing of it is, it happens so quick though, because like I said, when you're watching the scene and then they're going to it and the kids is looking like, hey man, look at the fish. The fish are dead. I'm like, yo, fuck them fishes. Of course they're dead. What the fuck you think? Like, come on, dog. Like,
see, where you fucked up? Where you fucked up?
White kids are picking the worst time to be dumb little white kids.
Nah. See, where you fucked up was you should use the dead fish as the oar to paddle y'all asses. I'm just saying.
Hey, Eris, look. white people will never be as efficient as niggas. I'm just gonna be honest with you. We would see that situation. Hey, real quick, take out your shoes, nigga. These George, shut the fuck up and give me your shoe.
And the crazy part was,
I told you, nigga, like,
the crazy part was, I would
about to be there. We about to be on the other side, ain't we?
And I think I'll give Pierce Brosnan this, is that his character was like, fuck it, give me your jacket. I'm going to wrap this shit around my arm and try to paddle the shit. But because the acid is eating through the boat so quick, they weren't going to make it. And that's why the grandma jumped in. But even then I was like, they could have kept making it if everybody kind of team effort, wrapped some shirts around their hands and paddled the shit. Like,
At the very least, you would have just had to jump off.
Yeah, you know,
just jump off
QTE leap
onto land. Yes, QTE
land. I'm
hit
A.
Again. Hit A as soon as you hit. Like,
because that dock looked pretty sturdy for acid eating through it.
No, the best part, they didn't even hit the dock. They hit shore.
No, it was a dock. It was a dock.
Okay, yeah, you're right. They did.
No, they didn't hit the dock. But here's the thing to get me. I just want to just make it very clearly, y'all. The 69-year-old woman hopped in the water while the 36-year-old man is like, she has a good idea. Move it.
He did, lift her up and put her on her back and start that 12-mile trek down the mountain. Until the point where she's like, no, stop. I can't take it anymore. My body feels like glass.
CMB. We all we got. Nana, I think you're hallucinating.
You wanna know how I knew? You wanna know how I knew that she knew she was about to go? When earlier in the movie, when she decided to stay on the mountain, number one, that was your fault. You should
number one.
That was
number
your
one.
fault.
God was already planning to get rid of you. You just made it worse.
You were stupid for that. Number two.
She was stupid for surviving. Because God's going to make it worse now.
Number two, when Linda's trying to gather shit up, gather supplies, gather all the necessary things so they can get the hell out of there and get off that mountain. What does she do? Grabs picture frame and goes, we built this place like with our bare hands, brick by brick. Are you really seriously having a trip down memory lane right now?
Hey, Chris, can you imagine one of these girls out here, these black women out here? My daddy built a house.
First off,
that was the first thing that flew through my mind.
First off, bitch, that
but think about that.
Volcano just went by. I don't give a fuck that your great granddaddy built shit. It's gone.
You have insurance.
My grandma's house burnt down. My granddaddy built pretty much all that house, right? You know what all of us as a family said? Well, washable.
That is the most blackish shit
that is
ever.
Black. That's some black shit.
Can you imagine you going across a lake fighting for your life and be like, yeah, let's get this fish, man. We might need this to survive.
I'm not
That's
sure.
A nigga move.
I'm not
That's
sure.
A nigga
I'm not
move.
sure if that's
a pure nigga move.
I'm not sure if said nigga move is smart for survivor. You're talking about
because you're weighing down the boat with more fish.
No, not just that. You're talking about fish that died from a volcano.
Girl, no, don't even worry about that. Put in some boiling water. It'll be good. You're like, but it's been in boiling water.
D. Wash it off. All right, we're good.
Bless up.
We done prayed over this. So it's already all right.
About to fry this shit up before we fucking die. We in this mine. We're going to be trapped here for some days. About to fry this fish up. Let's go. The fact that the mine...
Nudge Pierce Bros over there. What y'all crying for?
Hey, yo. No,
we finna be good. Trust me.
He wouldn't even say...
Y'all want none of this.
He wouldn't even... The thing is, no, he wouldn't be Rico. He would say, this is actually delicious. Never mind what's happening. He's actually enjoying the food.
Remember, he's eating raw fish in that truck with his one arm broken as he's waiting for rescue. Bruh, so he eating that fish just like this fish is fucking good.
Boy, how did y'all like that Chekhov's gun? Yeah, because he's about to die.
Oh shit! That NASA thing that my man took off the robot is of use now. Boop.
Well, he already said it was of use when they went back to go get it.
I still call bullshit that there wasn't an additional rock that crushed that damn truck and he died. He's like, wait. It was just the perfect amount of rocks not to kill him or make him suffocate. Sure, movie, whatever. It's all good. I saw Chevy Silverado fight lava and win. So you know what? Why not?
Not even lava. Not even lava, D. Rock.
Dog.
Just rock. I saw a Chevy Silverado fought rubble and won.
And the best part of the movie then happens for D because everybody's panicking. Even the research team is leaving. As the research team is leaving, you see the army go before him. Everybody going before him across this bridge. The bridge snaps. So guys are trying to get over the little thing going 25 miles per hour. And they make it. And finally, no, the van doesn't make it. And look at this shit. Look at this ridiculous. Where's the picture at? Where's the picture? Look at this.
Boy, if that does not scream blue screen.
That undercarriage, first off, is in pristine condition for some shit that's been going down. Like,
I'm just saying.
And that truck, first of all, that truck is riding on slicks.
them shit should have been fucking changed. The fact that you even had grip.
Boy, man, you ever seen them racing tires that are like smooth as fuck? It's like that with zero stopping power to them.
No stopping power whatsoever.
You know how much that blew my mind? You know how much it blew my mind? Hey, Eris, you know how much it blew my mind when somebody told me that the soft tires give you the better grip? Like, no, the fuck they. Oh my god, they do.
Yeah. Until the winter months hit, and you're like, ah, fuck.
Just freeze up, and you ain't got no chains.
You're gonna be scooting on that bitch.
hey, your ass do fucking anything over 30 miles an hour. R.I.P. That's all I'm saying.
I gotta ask you gentlemen this. So when Jack and Eva decided to blow up the bridge and cause this natural disaster here,
Eris, I fucking hate you.
I'm just saying, bro. The Shagglehods survived this.
It ain't over, Snake.
But an American-made truck can. Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Oh man!
I swear.
I'm serious. That bridge looked like that shit was rigged with C3 ready to blow up.
Now here's the funny part, y'all. And here's the best part. Now you see how the truck looks, right? My man then gets out the truck, and you probably say to yourself, "Jump, nigga!" No, because the bridge keep raising up, and he's holding on to that pole right there. And then the best thing happens. He gets up, and then my Otis. Well, that's the end of him. and then the whole bridge snaps, falls over. Ah!
Bro, the Wilhelm scream.
The Wilhelm scream. For what reason was there a Wilhelm scream for that? There wasn't one.
I'll tell you very plainly, D. It was the movie telling me I do not need to take this guy's death seriously.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Because he was the asshole that was like, women and children lose their homes.
But you see,
because I told them to.
But you see, even though he apologized to Pierce Brosnan, but I'm like, bro, something still tells me that you're gonna get a very undignified death here.
You gave that nigga fucking 2-week vacation and said, "Yeah, I don't believe you," and I'm like,
okay. Call this man out of his vacation.
I know, right?
Therefore, you're the instrument of your own destruction.
Exactly.
Golly, man. Eris, imagine if you will, you were shot dead by the person you let in the Hall H being a friend. That's kind of what happened.
Yes.
Really, nigga? I'm trying to get you work.
Damn, I would. Ooh, no, that's way too soon. That's way too soon because that's exactly what happened.
You know what's crazy too is that I do remember Michael Douglas mentioning he was supposed to do this movie.
This looked like a Michael Douglas movie.
This looked like a Michael Douglas movie. This looked like.
I can see it. The funny thing is, I can see it working.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know what? This would have been bad. This would have been another one under Linda Hamilton's belt. She got with Michael Douglas.
Man, got with Gordon Gekko. Fuck.
Gordon Gekko.
Have you seen his ass in Basic Instinct? Oh my god.
Sharon Stone would have been telling Linda stories.
Like, I would eat carrots. She over there like, I ate carrots off that motherfucker's ass.
But nah, we mentioned the whole thing with the old lady. You're right, D. Mount St. Helens did erupt in the 80s. True story though about this. So we talk about the grandma. She doesn't want to leave her cabin. Based off a true story of an old man that didn't want to leave the tourist lodge that was in his family for 50 years. He thought that they were over exaggerating Mount St. Helens, erupting. He caught the fucking blunt of that fucking shit erupting because it destroyed that whole mountainside, including their lodge. And it took them months before they finally found his body.
I bet. And here's the funny thing about that. Mount St. Helens, the scare is when you look at research and the shit that was going on at the time, it scared the living hell out of every American.
Because first off, they were probably like me. There's a volcano in America. What?
Because Americans, we always have this idea that it happens in every other country.
Peru.
That shit happens in Hawaii all the time. Yeah. Hawaii. But anyway.
Hawaii.
Those are the tropical niggers. We're all right.
The Hawaii's like Jonah Hill from Superbad. Fuck me, right?
Fuck me, right? Hold on. Here's Guam. Guam, like, us too.
Somewhere there's a picture of Jason Momoa, like, fuck me, right? Like, what the fuck?
Boy, there's a picture of a whole lot of Samoans just looking angry.
Now, Chris, since you tell that story, this just tells me one very, very simple thing. Movies like this, Twister, Volcano, and any other disaster movie, hell, even Daylight for that matter, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
See, Daylight is the reason why I have anxiety when I go into tunnels, because Daylight was a case of, hey, what happens if something explodes in a tunnel? Ah, shit. I'm stuck. Fuck.
That was a Holland tunnel. They was stuck.
That was a Holland tunnel. I've driven through the Holland tunnel. Good luck, nigga.
Bruh, no, what about homeboy who was stuck? The water rising. That is a death.
Well, first off, it sucks for him because he was paralyzed. So he was like, yeah, no, you're gonna have to eat them fucking explosions. Because he led the literal sacrifice of, I'll take the C4. You guys go ahead and I'll blow it up for you. And I'm like, damn. It's like
Stallone looking back like he was a good guy.
Honestly, hey, well, all you people laughing, we're doing that next year too.
Honestly,
Daylight has been waiting for us to get his ass.
As honorable death goes, I'll take explosion underwater versus dying by a slow death of fucking volcano, fucking lava. Fuck that.
No, she died. She died a slow. I was not even slow. It felt more quick. It was like a quick, agonizing death because for her, she was mostly eaten up by the damn boiling water. All right. Yeah. She mostly just died from her injuries.
No, I'm talking about a volcano with the guy that helped his
No. Him eating that lava, that's fucked up.
Because once you hit, you hitting and dipping into that lava, your body goes into shock.
Your leg. I got him.
You hitting that shit is the T-1000 falling into the molten steel.
Ain't nobody gonna be doing this, nigga.
Nah.
You gonna be doing.
No, you're gonna be freaking the fuck out like the T-1000 did. Nigga morphed into everybody from the movie. Yo, I have never seen a program freak the fuck out like that.
Boy, I had Windows crash on me many times. It ain't never gave me 3 different heads. This is what I'm saying.
You played back everybody that you've been for the last 2 hours. Of
there are certain things I think I might have told before. There are certain things.
Son's ass. He don't do that.
There are certain things I've been burned by. It's one thing to get burned by fucking CO2. That's like freezer burn. That shit fucking hurts like a motherfucker. Gotta imagine lava is like 100 times that shit. Like fuck.
Boiling water is the hottest I ever. I dipped my foot into something boiling water as a dare. Oh my god, dumbass.
This is why women are demons when they take them hot ass showers. I'm sorry, like you
demons.
Sorry,
Warm.
hot ass.
Warm.
Look,
Warm
I like
water.
hot showers too, but not hot to where my shit's like, shit, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a psychopath, nigga. I'm over there burning hot water, sitting down in the air. Oh man, I live in water. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He likes
Put
it.
my trust in you as far as I can go.
Hold on. You all right, DD? I put my trust.
Eris kicks open the door. One thing.
One thing. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how.
Actually, no. Actually, no. That would be that's me doing that, and you just see Eris with his DJ equipment, like it's Mr. Han and shit, just like.
I know, Chris is. I know Eris is gonna do this. I know Eris is gonna come behind you. All I know.
No, D. Hold up. It just because we're all boys. Mid rap, I toss D the towel. Like catch, nigga.
Look. We're perfect
missing
timing.
a beat.
Hold on, Eris. We're perfect timing.
It's like
so why'd you go?
Linkin Park had such a stranglehold on me. I was all jamming
you
out,
ain't
rapping
lying.
the Mike Shinoda raps on the bus, and everybody looked at me like, "Who the fuck is that?" It's Mike Shinoda, Linkin Park.
I get look, Chris. I make big fun of Chris liking Mike Shinoda only because that's a sin that he created that he needs to eat.
I was a stand of Fort Minor.
It's out of just. With everything I'm saying about with Mike Shinoda, nigga, that is your boy.
I listened to that DJ Green Lantern mixtape with Fort Minor, and I ate that shit up like hotcakes.
Look. Here's the thing, Chris. I don't mock you for that because it was a good mixtape. I don't mock you for that.
The album.
But here's the thing. Eris will know this just as well as I, because he was with my group at the time, so he would know about this. Mike Shinoda, real talk. I like Mike Shinoda's energy, all that shit. Mike Shinoda is terrible. He is a terrible. Woo! Nobody likes him. You are brown. You don't like it.
And yet, at the end of the day,
these niggas will hear that nigga go like, nah, dog, it's not, man.
That time D and I were rappers. Anyway,
the three-headed monster that was the three-headed monster that was 9 black people rapping. There's Fred Durst, Mike Shinoda, and the Teriyaki Boys. Pick your poison.
Boy, look. All you niggas named all you black dudes named Terrell that try to get people to listen to the Teriyaki Boys. That is an L that you have to present to everybody.
And yet you know the Teriyaki Boys is watching Kanye's fucking meltdown and was like, oh God, we avoided this.
I told you, nigga, crazy.
They probably said that too, and they would be very valid.
Fuck, Andy.
And they'd be valid as hell for that too, to be honest.
Eris heard what I just said.
He said, "I Still Love Her" was perfect. It was not perfect.
I thought 808 Heartbeat was good. I thought it was great. You know what? Actually, no, real talk. I finally listened to that album from start to finish not too long ago. I agree. It's actually very artistic. I give it to Kanye.
His peak was Graduation.
It's the peak for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Sonny Chiba giving his dissertation on Graduation.
R.I.P. to Sonny Chiba, man.
R.I.P. Sonny Chiba. Also, that's another good one. Good starting point for next year. Oh, we're doing Street Fighter. We're doing the sequel to the Street Fighter next year.
But also,
we love the Chiba.
Before we get back to Dante speak, hey Sonny from the afterlife. How was that Tokyo Drift check? I really like to know this.
Probably about as much as the Drift King.
Man.
Hey, Chris, y'all saying that? Y'all gonna wake up in the middle of the night, see y'all ghostly fist go through y'all door, and you go say, you see that big old chin of his. You're like, no. Instead of y'all being scared, Sonny Shaver, yo!
That's how we die, because instead of us.
You're giving me pictures in the middle of the night. Me and Sonny D, it's just you in an empty space. Just you in empty space. Nothing there. Excuse me.
Stay off the crack, Harris.
I'm like, no. Here's what you do. Go in the room, turn the lights off, then look at the picture.
See, at this point, me and D are staring at each other, and I'm just like
this. I don't see that. Oh!
No. See, D is going to that extreme. This is me pulling D off to the side. So, D, we're gonna have to talk about taking Eris off the 3BG logo. So it's just us two.
It's been a while. See, it's been a while. He just pushed this. You know what? That's Chris. I need you to.
That's Hilton's problem.
I need you to be.
That's Hilton's problem. Hilton's problem now. All right, it ain't our problem.
Nah. He can go to Senpai.
It ain't our problem anymore.
We can stay with that nigga.
I told the motherfucker to stay off the crack. All right.
I told him. What Chris did? I told him.
I told him to stay off the crack. All right.
I love how black people do that. I love how much we do that as black people. That push the responsibility off of you.
D, I saw the signs, but he told hey, D. I was the one that saw the signs, but he said sign up for Shiba Coin. I told you he was on that fucking crack. I told him stay off of it.
I told that nigga a long time ago, FTX. I told that nigga the FTX was in the way. He over here, D is safe. Dogecoin. You know, shit like that. That nigga had to go.
So I'm sitting here going, so y'all just not gonna hang up, huh?
It's like, oh shit. Click.
It's like this. No, this is when Chris gets super dig his heels in. No, we did say that. No. Chris, chill. Nah, nigga, D, no. We've been meaning to say this for a while, nigga. No, you know when Chris gets serious, he throws his glasses. We've been meaning to say this.
Let me tell you something.
Unlike me and Eris. Me and Eris can walk around with no glasses for hours and be fine. Chris, on the other hand, throws his glasses away. He threw his vision away. He threw his precision, his accuracy away. He threw away. That means I don't give a shit. Get rid of this nigga.
Yo, Chris throws his glasses.
Like, let me tell you something.
Chris throws his glasses away. Chris throws his glasses away. First of all, Chris throwing his glasses to the side is him activating his Shargon.
You ain't.
At that point, the glasses are no longer needed.
So let me tell you something. That would be me as the black scientist. I would looked at that fucking mayor and the other dude, been like, "Let me tell you something. Or fucking tell people to get the fuck out of town. You ain't gonna fucking tell me 2-week vacation. Go fuck yourself, all right?
You ain't gonna tell me."
You know, this also just shows you how much of a movie this movie was. When you got the whole research team going, leave? Nah. We're staying here. Staying with you to the end, boss.
My man, take your ass to Oregon and chill till it blows over, then come back.
Hey man, look, man. Portland playing the Lakers. I know you a Lakers fan. Just go down.
Portland Lakers.
Go down the highway.
I got season tickets. All right, let's go. Let's go to Portland. Let's go. Fuck.
Hey. This is 1997. The Seattle Supersonics still exists.
Let's go to Seattle. Let's go. Seattle don't got no volcanoes. St. Helens isn't going to affect Seattle. We're straight.
Chris, they were the Sonics at that point, right? They were the Sonics at that point.
Seattle Supersonics.
They weren't the Supersonics. They dropped the super part. They're just the Sonics.
The Sonics game is dope. Let's go to Seattle. Fuck St. Helens. Let's go to Seattle. Seattle be safe. We're safe.
All that shit.
Go to Starbucks.
You know what, nigga? It's 1997. Let's go across the border. Let's get some weed. Hey, come on, it's legal up there, nigga.
It's 97. Let's go to a Nirvana tribute concert.
Oh, you know they were everywhere in Washington.
Well,
I think there were two Nirvana cover bands that ended up becoming something.
I will say this though. I like the fact that the town is completely gone. Like that town has to they got to relocate. They ain't no going back to that fucking town at all. nothing. It's
it was
done.
so funny. They was like, yeah, we're one of the best towns under 20,000 people. And I turned to my kids, hey boys, there is exactly 44,000 people in Suitland, Maryland alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
small town.
We live in a city.
How do y'all love the fact that they got that award that day, and in the very same day, gone, destroyed?
Map. You know what, man? That town was just as gone as the black towns they got killed off from racism. That's how fucking quick that shit is. Like,
ever hear about one of them black towns getting burnt down to the ground during the Wild Wild West? That one.
But instead of
this town got taken out quicker than them fucking towns. Like, goddamn.
Instead of the town being taken out by racism, it was taken out by nature.
Man, nature said, "Fuck your town."
Nature doesn't give a fuck who you are. Brown, yellow, midget, tall is going to take you out.
Hey,
let me tell you something.
By fucking trees, it's going to take you out.
Let me tell you something. People forgive. Nature doesn't.
Hey, nature doesn't. Nature, if anything, nature is a very, very temperamental and vengeful bitch. She really is.
All I'm saying is, nature doesn't see color. It's killing everybody. Did you love that Rainbow Coalition science team?
Yes, that was a pure.
Yeah, I like the woman, the Asian, the
Indian. The guy, the tech guy, the tech guy from True Lies that was helping out Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tom Arnold.
He is who I would like to call the coffee tweaker.
The man that he has done a good job of actively avoiding being a terrorist in movies. Kudos to him.
It's actually pretty hard, man. Especially
that is hard.
That's hard.
You
at least got to be a terrorist at least 3 times. And
in a movie like True Lies, the fact that he was just the tech guy and not the terrorist, that is woo, that's great.
Hey, Chris,
Chris, like a small time comedian or something, and he got away with it. You know what I mean?
Chris, he was this close. He was this close to being the tech that betrays Homegirl in GoldenEye.
Almost. Hey, you know what? I'm also grateful that the movie didn't add a subplot of an evil bad guy that's the foil for this shit. I'm glad they didn't do that because most movies nowadays they add that bullshit subplot of some evil person for no fucking reason.
I will say this though, it does keep up the plot of
an evil ethnic person.
Yeah, for no fucking reason. It's like some shady corporate developer that wants to like develop over the small town, and then all of a sudden the natural disaster happens, and he's the guy that's like, "Hey, y'all want to fucking disappear? This is prime real estate. I ain't leaving," or some bullshit like that.
You think that would have happened? You think that would have happened?
I gotta give the movie credit. They resisted the urge to do some bullshit like that. I was glad about that because, yeah,
Mother Guy always wins in the end, unless Mother Guy's enemy is Kratos.
Yeah.
No, you said that. Mother Guy lives on the end, always wins. Global warming fucking her ass up right now. So look, she probably gonna win at the end. She gonna be like Pinky at the end of that shit. Motherfucker had me scared, but
I sense an Ike and Tina Turner situation.
Oh, they're gonna fight. They fighting in the limo. They fighting in the limo.
So let me guess. When we stop making carbon producing cars, that's global warming.
That shit right there. That's the third eye open on Tina Turner, and she got away from that shit. That's what it is.
Hold on. Chris. The earth is doing good. Global warming walks up in there. So I can't have meat no more. We can't process meat. Get out my face. Put the gun down. I want Burger King to stay open, bitch. Hey, look, I always try to educate people. It's cow farts and cars. Those are cow farts, cruise lines, and airplanes.
Mm-hmm.
No, cars, more than airplanes, but whatever. Those motherfuckers.
And just like that is exactly how my man took several high heel shoe prints to the chest.
Boy, you take care of those 3 things, we'd be fine on this earth. Actually, here's the funny thing. I believe we're going to be fine. I just believe we're going to be doing a whole lot of, we couldn't, when we used to walk outside before we had to wear these special hats to keep us from melting. We could have stopped this shit, right? We're gonna be all right.
I just find it funny
change
too.
up a little bit.
I just find it funny, like Dante's Peak, like its opening weekend, it lost out, and this is the power of the franchise. It lost out to the special edition Star Wars New Hope.
Yeah.
Everybody was going to see Star Wars.
That's crazy. And I forgot the fact that was a
Star
time period. Hey, kids, that's a time period where if you wanted tickets to special edition, you had to stand your ass outside the fucking movie theater to get tickets. There ain't no fucking
There was no Ticketmaster, no Fandango for you.
Stand your ass
I will
outside
get
the theater.
during that time, the remake with the
Special
remake
editions?
and then with the special edition and then the Phantom Menace coming out.
That was a monster.
I always you know me, I always talk about how fucked up Disney is. George Lucas, on the other hand, I will give George this. He was going to get all of the money.
Mm-hmm.
I will give George that because I have never seen a merchandising like I seen with the Phantom Menace.
But look at
that
this.
was insane. And even the build up to it, you got him from the special editions.
Mm-hmm.
He was making so much money.
But look at this.
I get why George punt the ball over to Disney and then went, y'all niggas doing this shit wrong.
But here's the thing. Look at this lineup in 1997. So you have Star Wars: A New Hope. You had Dante's Peak, Beautician and the Beast open the same weekend.
I remember that shitty movie.
Jerry Maguire, Scream, Evita, Metro, The English Patient, Beverly Hills Ninja, and Michael. And then got to put honorable mention, The Pest.
Hold on. Just curiosity. How much money did they make that weekend?
The Pest opening weekend, because it came out the same weekend as Dante's Peak, only made $1.8 million.
It came out the same week as Dante's Peak?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Beautician and the Beast made $4 million, and Dante's Peak made $18.5 million.
Oh yeah,
Dante's Peak did pretty decent in the box office.
Yeah, and it's split, and it is split, and much like we said with Swordfish. Well, no, I will say it had a little bit less on it than Swordfish, but like we say with Swordfish, the advertising was everywhere. With Dante's Peak, it wasn't. They just spent a whole lot of money on the effects, and I think that was the only thing they had to clear. If we clear,
but you're right in the fact. But you're right, Sue, in the fact that it was also fighting against the production of Volcano that also came out the same year. So it was kind of like a dueling of which movie is going to come out first, and Dante's Peak came out first.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. That's not the first time that happened with a Destruction movie. Remember, we just got. I think we either got the following year with Deep Impact and Armageddon, or did they come out the same year as 97?
Deep Impact was 98.
Yeah, 98.
All right, so it was the following year. Yeah. Let's see, but we got the same situation where it was a meteor coming. I remember at one time I legit got confused which was which, and when I saw no Ben Affleck and I saw Morgan Freeman, I'm like, oh, I'm watching the other one.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like the difference was one was a meteor where they had the drill to blow it up to go around to break apart going around the earth, and I like how Neil deGrasse Tyson was like, "That's bullshit, novel thinking, bullshit." Right?
It's a good idea, but I'm gonna tell you why that doesn't work.
Even Deep Impact was like, all right, we're gonna shoot some nukes at that shit. I'm like,
I like how I will never forget the look on Blair Underwood's face during that movie when they said we're gonna have to sacrifice this. He had this look of, well, that's the right thing to do. I'm like, nigga, what?
Me would have been like, so is there like a ship that I can escape from? And
so can you like drop me off in my cousin's house? I mean, we floating right over it, man.
Nice.
Fuck out of here. I'll burn up in the atmosphere. Fuck this shit.
Nice. Impressive. Let's see the Chinese plans.
You know what?
That would be nice. That would.
You know what, Eris? When you say that, I think about what was that 2012, and they had that big ass arc where everybody going on. And I was thinking to myself, you know, the Chinese made that shit. I don't know why the Americans asking to get them.
I mean, seriously.
You know that was the Chinese. Ain't no Americans did that one.
Right.
I mean, but I would say this: Dante's Peak is definitely enjoyable in a way and stuff. Just like I said, behind them doing the practical effects is what had a lot of people really kind of paying attention to this movie more than anything else. And you got to give them credit. They went. This is, like I said, it's OG special effects with the models and the practical explosions and everything. And there is a little bit of green screen stuff, obviously, in certain scenes and stuff.
I meant to say that. I like how I know that this movie does practical effects. I knew that. The first effect we saw was those CGI balloons in the beginning of the fucking movie. I saw them. I was like this. Okay. 1997. That was a 97 move right there.
Congratulations. You did
Congratulations. Congratulations. I see what you did with those PlayStation 2 graphics in the middle of 1997. That's awesome.
If I could bring something from the 90s and 2000s, congratulations. You won.
That thing might as well say spyware. Somebody just said that.
Because that's what that was. Hearing that congratulations you won was pure spyware.
Boy, when I heard that the first time, I freaked out because like 3 days earlier I went to a porn site. And when I heard that, I thought I put something on the computer.
Thank God for ad blocker. You don't have to worry about any of that bullshit. You know, you can just browse porn sites, ad block, just blocks all that bullshit. Don't have to worry.
And here's the best part. I will say this. There's no need for that because porn sites is like, whoa. This is not 1998.
We're not
We've
archaic.
changed. Dude, look, dude, we made VPNs just in case your girl looking, man. Come on.
Technology.
Dignified.
When Pornhub made a VPN, I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, do y'all niggas even do porn? I'm just gonna be honest with you. Y'all have funded a lot of like humanity positive things out here. Do y'all even do anything?
Well, they don't anymore.
What happened?
No, the great purge that took place at
Pornhub.
Oh yeah,
rendered them absolutely useless. It's kind of like what happened with Twitter, where everybody was given the ability to purchase a blue check, and then they took it away.
That could be another podcast. I'm not talking about that dumb motherfucker that everybody swore up and down was a fucking genius, and I told y'all motherfuckers he was speaking shit. But oh man, I'm a hater, right? I'm a fucking hater, right?
Hold on, wait. Hey, Chris, check it out. That's a digital natural disaster film. A natural disaster film in digital form.
It really is. and us three, and you know who's the couple that got fucking burned into fucking shit? Us, the Twitter users. We're the couple that got burned up. Like, wait a minute, why is it bubbling?
No, Chris, no.
Hold on.
No, we're not.
No.
That was the people that worked at Twitter.
Oh shit.
Hey Chris, and check this out. Trump gets unbanned. He turns into Pierce Brosnan. Nah, this shit's going under. I'm not coming back.
Side note, I like how Trump is the guy that is Pierce Brosnan, that he heel turned on the GOP so quick. Nah, nigga, y'all burned to death. I don't give a fuck anymore. And I'm like, and y'all motherfuckers still sucking his dick? Why? He doesn't like you.
Why?
He doesn't like you anymore. Why? No, he told you he doesn't like you. Come on.
Oh my god.
It's like trying to fucking get a light-skinned big forehead chick to like you. It's like she told you no. Like, walk away. She ain't answer your text messages. Walk away.
You're trying to get her to do something other than leave you on red.
Thank you. It's like it's not going to work. It's
on red, bro. It's impossible.
She either likes it or she don't. Walk away.
You got time, man.
And trust me,
brother.
Trust me, the struggle ain't worth it.
Hey,
it ain't worth it.
Brother. I see you out there sitting, waiting. Why? That is your time, not hers.
Lotion
Yours,
pitiful.
King. Yours.
Wait, D, say that one more time. I see you out there waiting.
No,
say that one more time.
I see you out there. It is you.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
All right, so
Dante's Peak, everybody.
Dante's Peak was actually pretty freaking fun to do. I thought this podcast was gonna be great, but oh my god, we were hilarious. I love you guys. Next week we get to do something that we really wanted to do. We finally get to talk about the fat man that inspired me and Chris to even do a fucking podcast. We finally get to talk about Kevin Smith. And we're going to talk about a movie that we, all three of us, love. Fucking Dogma. Just a...
the movie.
We finally get to talk about it, man.
A lot of Christians were really kind of conflicted on hating because, I put it this way. I love my mom. My mom was very conflicted the first time watching Dogma because of a certain line that Selma Hayek says. But then, like, when she watched it again, she's like, okay, I kind of see what she's saying. I don't agree with it, but I get what she's saying.
I don't agree with it, but she got a point. She's out of line, but she's right.
She got a point. My dad absolutely loved it because my dad during that time was walking that line of, look, I love God. I ain't trying to go to church. So it was a lot of that going on. And my dad just thought the movie was brilliant. And one of the things my dad really liked, for whatever reason, that just did it for my dad. God's a her? My dad. Who said she wouldn't? My dad fucking dug that. Also, because it's my dad, George Carlin.
Hey, look, George Carlin.
That was the thing. And I'm just gonna tell to y'all that some of y'all that know about the movie that don't know about it, if y'all didn't grow up with it, the buddy Jesus pissed off a lot of
so many people.
Oh, my mom hated Buddy Christ because I think I had a t-shirt with Buddy Christ.
I want one, but people, you would thought they re-put Jesus back up on that cross, nigga. The way
they would rather see Jesus with a basketball juking the devil versus seeing Buddy Christ. And trust me, I like both things just as equally as the other, to be honest with you. Because I'll put a Jesus juking the shit out of the devil on my fucking wall just because.
Why is Jesus? No, for real.
With the Jesus ones?
No, not even the Jesus ones. Jesus will be rocking foams.
JC posits.
The JC posits.
The waves are like a little bit different.
Yep.
Look, Chris, this is how it goes.
They're actually reversed. They're reverse waves.
Look. I know how all y'all shoe heads is. Man, they look ugly as shit. 1.5 minutes later. I think I got something for that shit, though. Yeah. How much that shit cost? When they coming out?
The Apostle 12s.
All right, before
they see Penny Hardaway playing in them.
It's like, God damn.
One Hardaway game later, everybody rocking it.
Yo, one more thing I have to say. It doesn't have nothing to do with the movie we're going up to next. It's a line from a movie that I want us to do, and we're probably going to do that next year. It's the first rule in a book.
Jay and Silent Bob
Strike Back.
What book? The Unwritten Book of the Road.
Also, best line ever.
I just had to say that.
Also,
I'll take a shot in the mouth.
Actually, best line ever.
Okay, who the driver is.
Actually, best line ever, and this is me. Jesus, Ben, I'm busy.
Counting money.
That is
I'm sorry. I do it for you, Eris. I do it for you. Excuse me.
Fictional
guy.
Fictional characters.
It's so funny. It's so funny how we have still used that to this day. Like Chris and I use that shit all the time. Fictional character.
It's so bad because no pound for pound, Chris lives in fictional characters, and when he has to tell people fictional characters, that
am I getting through to you guys? I'm sorry. I hate to be relevant here. Looking at the recast of Child folks, fictional character.
Characters.
I get
They're
it.
not real.
Hey, I love T'Challa too. All right, I get it. Fictional character.
Hold on. I hate to break it to you. He's not the only Black Panther to exist.
I'm not starting with you. I started with you with that.
Anyway, y'all, we will see y'all next. We will
Not
see
wrong.
Y'all next week. We will see y'all next week.
Peace.
Talk.